Chris O'Connor has a great bit about that, where he's talking about how he's like I forget what there were 11 million Irish people in Ireland. He's like, there's 170 million Irish people outside Ireland. We're the Irish ones. You're fucking not.
God damn it.
He goes, what did he say? He goes, you guys are just protecting Disney World for when we want to come back. We had the balls to go out into the world.
That's hilarious. But I never even thought about it. How funny is that? There's 100 million outside and 11 million.
Yeah.
That's a great bit.
That is funny.
What is your? We had Shane was on recently, and he was talking about.
He gets one name now.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking that too. Shane, like Kobe. We just know who he is now. But you did know.
Yeah,
you did know. You didn't say Shane who.
You're right. There's no other Shane.
Yeah, it's Madonna. We had Madonna on, and he was talking about watching just going back to Louis' office and watching like their favorite sketches, and just kind of going back and forth, passing back and forth. And what would be like one of your favorite sketches of all time? Not sketches, but bits.
Then go back and watch.
Come back to my office and we'll watch skits together. They were showing boobs.
Favorite sketches of what?
Of just like
all-time comics. They were just watching they would put on Bernie Mac and they put on
stand up.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
what
sketches?
sketches
I don't
for
watch
me?
the sketches.
What's the greatest for you? Because Shane was very high on Bernie Mac. He was like, not a lot of people will say that that's like the best ever, but he was, I think,
Shane,
one of his.
Was it Milk and Cookies by Bernie Mac?
Yeah, I think he was like, he was just like, it hit every fucking joke.
First of all, he doesn't have to say not everyone's going to say it like he's the.
No, I put words in his mouth there. I know Shane's going to hear from him on that one. I didn't say that, you fucking pussy.
I would say, I mean, a couple of Chris Rock's bits and Green and Pain.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean, there's so I would, obviously George Carlin. Speaking of Irish Catholics, since that's our theme today, George Carlin. That I timed that bit once because I had to go speak at his thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 11 minutes or something of the Irish Catholic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That in my parents and that generation who were like the first generation of like half fallen Catholics that didn't want to go to church.
Yeah.
It changed their life.
Really?
That bit about going to church, confession. Nobody had done it because he did it with a gentleness, that early stuff he had about the Catholic Church.
Right.
And he had the priest, and he would describe the priest and describe the mindset of everybody.
Hit a lot of people.
They used to listen to it all the time at family parties, at every get-together for like 5 years. That bit was so powerful. It changed my life. I mean, I was watching going, this is unbelievable what comedy did a certain group of people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like that generation of parents that he was from.
Yeah.
And they was just, and some of them wouldn't even be laughing. They'd just be sitting there drinking and smoking and listening. And it was just hitting them.
You could see,
in a powerful way.
Yeah.
So that bit was the most,
powerful or important
in my life,
Religion does have that effect. People talk about your blog all the time. You're like, how to survive Christmas Mass with the family.
I just wrote a post just like the things that you go through in Christmas Mass church, where you got to save the seats for your family, and you're hot, and you don't know the prayers, and there's a girl you wanted to look at but you can't, and it was like. I thought it was just whatever, but people talk about it all the time.
That's
yeah. I mean, that was like 10 years ago that I wrote it. Everyone was like, that blog, that post was like,
yeah, because it's really.
It's like we all can relate to that shit. Because you know what?
Because
Because religion's fucking weird. We're all
but
sitting around
that's
going, what
beautiful.
the fuck is this
But I
shit?
mean, that's the beauty of anything when you do something and everybody goes.
Yeah,
that
it
hits
them.
people.
Yeah,
that's
That's
great.
the name of the game, man.
Yeah.
You got a couple extra minutes to film a video real quick next door?
Sure.
I know they said you got to get out of here by 11:45, so it's 11:40, so we'll pop over. So the show is Small Talk, and it's out.
January 23rd, right?
Well, it starts January 6th. January 6th!
Let's go!
But it's January 23rd it opens, I think.
I see. Okay.
I don't know why they say opens.
I'm a big Broadway and off-Broadway guy, so I will be there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw Straight Line Crazy recently. Not very good.
Why did you go see Neil Diamond?
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be fast, so that's it.